Hey, Nation! I'm Derek and welcome to Dolphins Express. The regular season is upon us, and that means the Miami Dolphins depth chart carries a little more weight than the one offered during the preseason. It actually carries a lot more weight, though it's also not necessarily the end-all, be-all when it comes to figuring out who's going to line up where for the Week 1 matchup against the Los Angeles Chargers at SoFi Stadium on Sunday. As part of their weekly game release, the Dolphins unveiled their brand new depth chart, which featured 53 players after listing 89 or 90 throughout training camp, and there indeed were some interesting nuggets. After Isaiah Wynn started the last two preseason games at left guard while Liam Eichenberg battled injuries, there was somewhat of an assumption that Wynn would be the opening day starter at that position. Head coach Mike McDaniel, though, danced around the question Monday of whether Wynn would be getting first-team reps during the week, signifying he would start against the Chargers. This was McDaniel's non-committal answer. He will be getting reps this practice week and he may or may not be getting reps in the game. Here comes the fun part, the depth chart continues to list Eichenberg as the first-team left guard, with Wynn behind him. Now, this could simply mean the Dolphins never bothered changing the order on the depth chart and simply eliminated those players who have been cut, or it could mean that McDaniel hasn't made up his mind or that Eichenberg indeed will start. The other position of intrigue is the safety spot next to Jevon Holland, where Brandon Jones continues to be listed first, even though he didn't play in the preseason as he continued to work his way back from his 2022 ACL injury. Off-season acquisition Deshaun Elliott is the one who started next to Holland for all three preseason games, so it always was fair to think he'd be the one starting the season opener. Again, whether this was a case of the Dolphins simply not bothering to change the starters or Jones actually being in line to start against the Chargers remains to be determined. Beyond those two spots, the other noteworthy item on the depth chart was Lester Cotton being listed as the number 2 center and right guard. Lastly, it was Braxton Berrios who was listed as the first kickoff and punt returner. The regular season brings its share of mysteries, and the Miami Dolphins depth chart is no exception. While it may not hold all the answers, it certainly provides fans with something to ponder as they eagerly await the kickoff at SoFi Stadium. In your opinion, which player do you expect to stand out in this first game? Leave your expectations in the comments. Remember to leave your like and subscribe to the channel. Be another fan of our community and let's strengthen the Dolphins. Until the next video.